families, welcome back once again. I hope you are well. I hope your day is good. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This video is about Burkina Faso custom officers. The video you are about to watch, I have it for about 2 weeks now, but I thought let me add it to this one because the next one has been translated by YouTube itself, the new method that I've been telling you it will be happening. So I can't say much. Please listen to this one and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
As part of the implementation of its 2022-2026 strategic plan, the General Directorate of Customs has undertaken several actions to strengthen communication and collaboration with its partners. This ambitious vision is entirely in line with our overarching organizational goal to transform the General Directorate of Customs into a truly renewed, unequivocally fair, highly efficient, and remarkably resilient administrative body for the betterment of Burkina Faso. Today's meeting is fully in line with this dynamic. It aims in particular to revise the existing legal frameworks relating to customs exemptions, tax breaks, and applicable taxation for a clearer and more comprehensive understanding among all relevant stakeholders. This revision seeks to ensure greater transparency and fairness in these financial regulations and their implementation. Clarify the procedures for granting customs exemptions and temporary importation of vehicles, highlighting the support role of the technical services of the General Directorate of Customs. To examine the challenges encountered in processing files, the timeframes for regularization, as well as the procedures for issuing passes. To address the specific concerns of participants in a spirit of active listening and concrete problem solving. To harmonize interpretations and expectations to ensure a uniform and fair application of special regimes. To jointly identify avenues for improvement to remove potential obstacles and strengthen the effectiveness of our collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, our ambition is that at the end of this meeting, each participant, whether a representative of non-governmental organizations, associations, or customs officers, leaves with a better appreciation and understanding of the regulations and procedures, as well as a renewed commitment to their strict application. This meeting does not mark the end, but rather the starting point of a dynamic synergy of ongoing consultation, where every challenge will be addressed with a spirit of partnership and mutual respect. I hope that our discussions will be rich, constructive, and lead to concrete solutions for better implementation of preferential regimes in strict compliance with the regulations in force.
In a context where the role of associative actors is becoming increasingly crucial for socio-economic development, it is essential to fully understand the rules that will allow them to operate effectively. These rules, although provided for by the current laws and regulations, are often misunderstood or misinterpreted by the various stakeholders. Yet they represent an important lever to strengthen the effectiveness and impact of the actions carried out in the field by NGOs, development associations, and foundations. Therefore, in order to promote a uniform application of the existing regulations governing the partnership between the state, NGOs, and foundations, particularly regarding customs and tax facilities, and above all, to improve the quality of relations with associative partners, we will have the privilege of hearing two highly thought-provoking presentations from the General Directorate of Customs. The first will address the scope of customs and tax benefits granted to NGOs and associative entities. The second concerns the procedure for granting customs exemptions to NGOs and associative entities. We sincerely hope that these discussions will not only help us better understand the existing regulatory frameworks regarding customs exemptions for NGOs in the absence of action, but also resolve any difficulties encountered in their implementation.
Thank you so much, families, for listening and watching. This is how the customs have been organizing themselves, because we see recently how they have been arresting the people that have been smuggling fake drugs and spy food and a lot to the country, even motorbikes, tricycles, a lot. This is how they are working, or this is how they have been discussing how to improve things and everything. So yes, one of the commanders, the big boss, has visited one of the borders that is close to Ghana, according to the news and articles as well, in the middle of the night. I said, what? Now all of them have decided to be unannounced, standing up in working places and more. Family space, watch. I can't show you everything because it has been translated already. I will show you bit by bit. I'll be back. Thank you.
This evening, we visited three sites that have an essential promise: transit monitoring and, you know that transit begins when the border cordon is crossed, that is to say at the border, and the vehicles are escorted inside through the service to complete the formalities through the internal offices, the main first-class offices. But, between the border and the internal offices, of course, transit operations take place. It was advisable for us to approach the bypass this evening to see the vehicles that have been parked there. Usually, they are not parked there. They are always vehicles that are in transit for reasons of space at the internal office of Waga Inter. So, these measures that we have taken to park vehicles there, are a consequence of the regulation measure, the implementation of Regulation 14 concerning the loading of goods in the air. And so importers have accelerated their imports. As a result, we don't have space to accommodate these vehicles, and we thought it would be useful to park them at the checkpoint, coming from the Decola and 5C axes. So this checkpoint, the transit monitoring office here, is a post that effectively involves checking in and checking the vehicles. They are here 24/7 to ensure that the goods that are being transited actually cross the checkpoint to complete the formalities inside. It is therefore advisable for us to come and encourage the officers for the work they are already doing here.
Thank you so much for listening. Yes, that was the time he has arrived. And I like the message that he gave, that yes, we have been watching you and we are supporting you 100%. Anytime you call us, we'll be there, because you know sometimes these borders are target. So they have to be everywhere, watching everything, every corner of the country. So it is true they are watching them, but he wants to be there to surprise them that they are not there alone, which is brilliant, which is good. Families, please listen to more, and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
This means that the Customs Administration works 24/7. There are internal offices that are forced to close at a certain time because we work with other organizations that cannot continue, particularly banks and insurance companies. They are forced to stop operations at a certain time, which forces us to stop as well. But to say that the operations that can be carried out outside of the technical support of the organizations, we work 24/7, the 24/7 checkpoints that you see on the roads 24/7. That is to say, apart from the fact that we are here today, we want to tell colleagues throughout the country that, even when we are at home, in our offices, in our homes, we are watching, monitoring and working together to let them know that they are not alone in the field. We are always on alert and ready to react when we are called upon, no matter the time, for actions in the field.
Thank you so much, families, for listening and watching. If you want more, let me know, and I will link the video itself for you to listen to when he arrived and when he left them at the camp. It's like I said, it has been translated, but it's a bit, you have to listen carefully to know what is going on. So I work on it a bit before sharing it with you. So this is what they are doing. Right now, they are not wasting time or resting. All of them, all the ministers, all the commanders, everyone, the captains, everyone is working hard. We have to continue praying for them because there's a lot going on. They have, the other side has also intensified their campaign against our captain, Captain Brian Traore in particular, because he's the one who said he's not going to be quiet. He will say what is in his mind. And so now his own people has intensified their campaign. And guess what? One of the ministers, commissioner for AES, also has intensified what he is doing. And I'll bring that back later on. So I will leave you here for now. Thank you so much for your time and everything that you are doing under this comment section, helping me, motivating them, advising me, sharing the videos, liking them. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you all. My VIPs, my kings and queens, my returning families. If you are new here, my name is Mambe. Yes, I work on the videos. I translate them and work on them before sharing it with you. There is one that I have.
Because you know the landlocked Burkina Faso is part of the centers of several countries, that do not have access to the sea. So that means that transit is really very developed so that its management is very important for the mobilization of resources. That is why the Customs Administration of Burkina Faso created this transit monitoring office there to better control the channeling of trucks leaving the borders to avoid losses and fraud that can result so that they can reach their correct destination. To allow them to have a debate, there is, first of all, the difficulty related to personnel. You know, there is often a shortage of personnel due to the low numbers. For humans, there are difficulties from a human and material point of view. 7 a.m., we are very, very happy with the visit from the customs hierarchy. So, at our posts, because we really feel that our work is being monitored and we are encouraged. And when you are visited like that, you are really very happy and it motivates you even more when you are working and the bosses themselves appreciate you. In any case, it gives you more energy to be able to continue working. This is what happens every day. The trucks coming from Decola have been able to clock in hundreds of trucks, 200, 300 to 400. That depends on the actual flow, so per day, it is not really a number but it depends, but at least 200 vehicles in any case can be clocked in per day.
I just need to do a bit on it, tweak it a bit. That's all. So I will not take credit for that. Credit to Faso 7 RTB News and Burkina 24 for sharing this information with us. I give credit to them all and I'm proud of what they are doing to support their leaders because where by the others are sharing different stories, they are also supporting their government 100% by sharing the positive news for us to share as well. So thank you for doing what you are doing. Never give up, never give up. They are here to stay. So keep doing what you are doing. Anyway, families, I will leave you here. I will see you soon. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day.